Hi, my name is Raider, and in today's video I'll be showing you diamond for my assault rifles in Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, and Warzone. Now I have done a Road to Gold video on all of these weapons, and they will be linked down below. I have got my assault rifles and snipers diamond, and I have done a Road to Gold for my snipers as well. If you want to watch them, they'll be linked down below in a playlist where all of my videos will be. Now, first of all, these are the attachments I would run for each one of these guns. So, now these are the attachments I would run. These are 5 attachments per gun. I'll be doing 8 attachments later ahead. So for the Krig 6, it would have to be the takedown barrel, the field agent grip, the 50 round magazine, airborne elastic, and Raider stock. Most of these attachments are basically the same. But some of them are a little bit different. So for the XM4, because I personally do not like the iron sights, I would use a micro LED reflex. I would use the Task Force barrel, field agent grip, 50 round fast mags, and a Raider pad. Now for the AK, I'll be using the VDV reinforced instead of the 20 Spetsnaz RPK barrel, as this has too much recoil for me to control, but I would recommend using that if you want to. Spetsnaz grip, 50 round fast mag, drop shot wrap, and KGB skeletal stock or the PKM stock. It depends really, it's up to you. For the QBZ, I'll be using a micro LED reflex sight. I'll be using the Task Force barrel, field agent grip for recoil control, 50 round fast mags, and SAS combat stock. For the FFAR, I'll be using a micro LED reflex sight, Task Force barrel, field agent grip, 44 round fast mag, and the SAS combat stock. Now, because most of these guns attachments are copy and paste, I will give you an attachment I would recommend running for each one of these categories. So optic, muzzle, barrel, body, and stuff like that, I'll give you an attachment or 2 attachments I would personally recommend running, and it's your preference which one you use. So if you don't like the iron sights, run a micro LED reflex or a Axle Arms 3x scope. I'd recommend using the muzzle brake or the sitcom eliminator. For the barrel, it's either going to be the highest effective damage range or highest damage bullet velocity, or with damage. So it's either going to be this one or this one, reinforced heavy. So whichever does effective damage range and bullet velocity. For the body, I'd recommend using Ember sighting point. So I didn't actually know that this attachment does it, but it basically puts a red diamond above an enemy, which will help you see him, and I did not know that actually does that. But if you don't want to use that, I'd recommend using the 5mW laser or the steady aim laser. So for the underbarrel, it's going to be field agent grip for recoil control. Magazine is going to be the highest magazine that there is, or the one lower but the speed mag. For the handle, it's either going to be the airborne elastic, serpent, or drop shot wrap. And for the stock, it's going to be the Raider pad or the SAS combat stock, as these are the best attachments you can use for a gun. Okay, so this is Raid on Black Ops Cold War, and this is what diamond looks like for the Krig. I think it looks pretty cool. For whatever reason, I can't actually get rid of that sticker. Like, no matter what gun I've got, it's on it, and it's just, I like this sticker, but it's just on any gun I've got. So this is the QBZ in diamond. I think it looks pretty cool. And now this is the AK in diamond. Also, I think it looks pretty cool. Now, if we test out the recoil for the AK, which I quite like this. There practically is none, and I wasn't even controlling it. But now the QBZ, you do have to hold down for the recoil. There you go. That's my recoil control skills for you. Now this is the FFAR in Black Ops Cold War. I personally don't like it in Cold War, but I really like it in Warzone. But let's just do this. And that is why I don't like it in Cold War, because it's got a lot more recoil. Yep, it's got a lot more recoil. But if you hold it down and press down, you can kind of control it, which I cannot. So now we are in Warzone. Jesus Christ. That scared me. I wasn't expecting that. Anyways, now we are in Warzone, and I'm going to be showing you what diamond looks like on the FFAR, as for whatever reason it doesn't allow me to show you in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. This is diamond on the FFAR. I think it looks pretty cool. I just wish it didn't look like pebbles and it looked more like the barrel. Do you know what I mean? Barrel. I'll zoom in. Anyway. But now I'll be showing you what it looks like on every other assault rifle in game. So let's make those classes. Okay, well, I didn't even bother to put attachments on because I think you guys can use your imagination to see the attachments. If that's rude, I apologize. I didn't mean it to sound rude, but yeah, I just don't. I'm just lazy and I didn't want to put on attachment. That's all. So I am now in Warzone, and this is what diamond looks like for these guns. I don't think diamond looks good in this game. I prefer how gold looks, but I don't think diamond looks good. It's like the gold on these guns are pretty nice. It's shiny, it's reflective, but yeah, it's pretty good. So that's been the AK and the QBZ. Now let's move on to the Krig and the FFAR. Okay, so this is the Krig. It quite looks like the new gun, the FFAR. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just noticed that now. But this is iron sights. Iron sights for the FFAR. It just looks like pebbles. Like, once again, I like the diamond, but it just looks like pebbles. So, yeah, once again, this is what it looks like. And now let's move on to the final gun, the XM4. Okay, so this is the XM4 in Warzone. I think the XM4 looks the best, as you've got the gold belt on the side. I like how reflective it is, but once again, I just don't like the pebbles. This is the iron sights for the XM4, and there's actually someone riding over there. But yeah, I think this is going to be it for today's video. It's going to be a short one. It's just showing off what it looks like in Cold War and Warzone. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you guys now decide whether you're going to go get diamond for your assault rifles. But yeah, if I could show you what diamond looks like on the Groza, I would, as I can't because I just don't have a single camo for it. It allows me to use it for. It allows me to use it for the new gun, the FFAR, but not the Groza for whatever reason. But once again, this is the XM4, by far my favourite assault rifle. But yeah, I shall see you guys in the next video, which will most likely be a Road to Gold video or a Warzone win. But make sure you check out the description down below, and check out the playlist where I will have many videos for you to watch. But yeah, thank you for watching, and adios.